The Thunder we saw on Friday night played a lot like the team we envisioned when Sam Presti got this band together. Tonight, the Thunder has a chance to build on a solid victory over the Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks here at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Hello again. Welcome to Thunder Basketball on Fox Sports Oklahoma, along with Michael K, John Bryan. Get caught a little bit. I saw that happen a couple of times to the Clippers in a game that they played last week. Harrison Barnes denied the drive by Dakari Johnson, so he squares up with this team on 10-day contracts last year and made a splash down the stretch for the Mavericks as they missed the playoffs for only the second time in 16 years. Johnson on the post up against Nowitzki. Spins away from the pressure and scores.
Fly and being thrown in the fire. Dakari Johnson coming up again.
Matthews, the veteran out of Marquette, kicks it out to a wide open Smith for three, scores it. George on a late close makes Matthews pay with the three ball. After starting 3 out of 4, the Mavericks have misfired their last 3 times down the floor. Westbrook Euro stepping into the lane and scoring. Reyes said Stanley is fine after the hurricane, and he laughed and he said, "We still don't have any power." Measure, he had plenty of power, but no accuracy. Off that lob feed from Pereira, Westbrook going to go inside. He is going to score. Grant picks up Harrison Barnes on the switch. Patterson comes jumping out of the weeds, but then
Thunder are not in danger of giving up any free throws in the way of bonuses right now.
Vinny Smith wide open threes. Dalton played a couple of seasons for the Mavericks before moving to the LA Clippers last year.
2 minutes.
Pereira, the wing three, scoring. Tell you what, if Pereira gets into the paint, bothered by Johnson. Vinny Smith shows for the basketball in round 1. Had one of the few point rebound triple doubles of his life. Oh,
but put up a big enough threat. Made him shoot it off the side of the backboard.
Off the screen from Johnson. Felton puts the Thunder on the.
Clean those things up on both ends for both teams.
George on the kick out from Houston for 3. Threw it to Houston after Houston had already broken toward the basket. And off that broken play, Powell gets an open look for 3 and scores it. Christmas that we have seen. Houston's outside, he scores again for 3. Beyond the arc. Like Dwight Powell, a former Stanford guy, they were teammates for a minute.
Think better. Tough shot, got the rebound.
George will drive the double team. Comes Patterson right there.
He does. Can pass the basketball.
On the lob pass, Matt with 2 triple doubles in conference play. Patterson looking good.
He's just showing you a little bit of, giving you a little bit of the business off the dribble now.
Barnes throws the ball away. Harrison Barnes tonight shooting 2 out of 5. Grant going to throw it. Going to score it. Count the bucket. Personal foul.
Oh, that's a tough ball.
Well, that's a tough play right there by Yogi. Assists. Oh, Grant. Great composure. Mavericks is a free agent last year as the Warriors retooled their roster. Busted play. 10+ in 11 of the Thunder's 12 games so far. And again, as a benchmark, that only happened 31 times last year. Robertson was trying to help. Grant threw the ball away. Defense caught sagging deep. Smith winding up. Grant knocks it out of his hands in transition. Here comes Westbrook to score. Smith shooting 2 of 8 here in the first half. The Mavericks 38%. Smith spots up and scores.
Nice little touch there he showed.
Smith extends and scores.
Little silly fouls. That's okay. You're a rookie. We'll give you those.
Russell Westbrook. Westbrook. Nice adjustment. Whoa!
Wow.
Farrell came up with the top of his head into Jeremy Grant's chin. They both go down. 4 on 4. The floor spread.
And it's starting to show up a little bit on the scoreboard.
They got a turnover.
I don't think that's
Mavericks got 2.
Oh!
Westbrook. Grant's going to screen for George, and then the lob pass. Robertson underneath.
Forcing the Mavs into deep shot clock shots under pressure.
Count the basket for Smith and put the... So the lead is back to 4. Westbrook will pull up and score the straightaway three. Didn't have to do with basketball.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of wait till your father gets home.
Yeah, that's the one that...
On the drive and dish, Farrell outside Barnes for 3. Timeout.
Position as a result of that.
Eustace the straightaway 3. Got it. Eustace knocking down his 3rd triple, making... He's shooting 0 for 8 in the game. 0 for 5 from 3. And then he closes late on George, who makes him pay beyond the arc.
Continue to build, stay with this momentum that's building up right now.
Westbrook on the standstill. Barnes didn't close tight. Russell says 5. Correa is back for the Mavericks. Measuring checked by Westbrook. Patterson back to his point guard. Shot clock down to 5. Russell will step back behind the three-point line, and he'll score again. Yogi Ferrell, tough shot. Count the basket. Barnes spins away from Felton.
Not a whole lot of north-south movement.
George with the steal and the finish. Tick over 15 forced a game in the 13-14 season. George from Felton for 3. Got another one. He has just 2 assists in the game. The straightaway 3. George feeling it. But I ain't going to give it back. Nowitzki outside for 3. No. Rebound tapped outside to Brea. He scored.
Teammates, folks, I mean.
Nowitzki,
the Hall of Famer, just showing you still got that touch.
13-time All-Star, but this time he gets beat. Patterson comes to help, but then that leaves a spot
on the energy. This is 3 games and 4 nights for the Thunder. They're not playing like it right now.
Abrines spins with the 3-point line. See, senor! Well, he walked out here the other night on the biggest crutch I've ever seen in my life. Of course, when you're 7 feet tall, you need a big crutch. Carlisle was talking before the game, and they need every rebound they can get out of Barnes at that position on the floor now.
You think they know each other? They got him.
Well, actually, Kleber
fast. Last few holdovers.
Barnes, Smith. That one rattles out. Farrell in transition for 3. He's got it.
Push the Mavericks away.
And George says 5. Playing off of Grant's hips.
Great spacing by the Thunder on that play.
Barnes trying to draw
defense.
26 points in the second half for him. Grant with the block on the driving Smith.
By Russell Westbrook.
Then he goes right at Matthews. George coming again.
Change with Paul George and Russell Westbrook.
There you go. A little bit of easy money for the rookie Terrence Ferguson.
Really changed, folks. You're going to say, well, it was this or it was that. As Singler makes a tough shot.
Thunder is going to go to 6-7 on the season, 4-2 here at Chesapeake Arena. LaVelle out of Colorado State but he moved to Dallas when he was a kid, so he grew up watching these Mavericks. All over but the Chown now, and another sellout crowd, 18,203 on hand to watch the Thunder post a 13-point victory over the Mavericks. That last bucket will count